The opening round of the 2015 WRC season saw the traditional return to the glamour of Monte Carlo, where a star-studded launch in the Principality's famous Casino Square would get the new year off to a memorable start. The big news was the return of 9-time world champion Sebastian Loeb, and in the mountains above Monte Carlo, Loeb was immediately back on the pace, taking the early lead in the opening two night stages. Staying on the road would become a priority for many in the wintry conditions the following day. Robert Kubica set 3 fastest times on Friday, but would then go off the road on stage 8. And in the same stage, Chris Meek lost control on the ice, and the resulting impacts ripped apart his suspension. The Northern Irishman tried to continue, but it would be in vain. And worse was to follow. Citroën's leading man, Loeb, suffered a similar fate on the snow. His hopes of an 8th Monte win were over, and while Seb finished the stage, he would retire in the road section. Loeb's great rival Sébastien Ogier, meanwhile, had just edged ahead of his compatriot on the previous stage, and with Loeb out, it left the world champion with a commanding lead. Wout Tanak's run in 4th came to a dramatic end on stage 10. Well off the road, but the efforts of a group of nearby spectators somehow enabled the M-Sport man to haul the Fiesta back on the stage. Jari-Matti would close the gap on his rally-leading teammate through Saturday, that despite an off-road excursion on stage 10. There was a fight to the finish for 5th between the Hyundai drivers, with Thierry Neuville snatching the position on the very last stage by less than a second. But out front, it had been an imperious drive from Sébastien Ogier. No mistakes since he took the lead on Friday afternoon, and he held on for win number 25. Ogier winning by a margin of just under a minute, with Latvala second and Andreas Mikkelsen confirming a VW 1-2-3.